Hey everybody, this is a lesson on how to play Until I Wake Up by Dishwalla, one of my favorite songs. I'm going to show you how I play it, how I finger pick it and play it and sing it at the same time. Maybe I'll do, you'll hear some of my bad singing. But I believe the Dishwalla version, JR just released a version of this about dealing with depression. I guess that's kind of why I've wanted to do this song in a lesson for a long time, because I wanted to show somebody how I do it. But I believe Dishwalla, they may tune the fourth string up to an E, I'm guessing, and then he plays the bass line on the sixth string and does some of the droning notes on the second string. I'm not going to do it that way. My left hand, which I'll show you eventually, everything I do is in the first 5 frets, and there's actually very little movement, which I like from a singing standpoint, because I don't like to have to look and find my way of the notes when I'm trying to sing a song. So I'm going to show you how I finger pick it. I'm going to show you how I use a pick. It's basically the same thing. When you're learning a song, a good thing to do is to listen for the bass line. Any song, that's your foundation. Listen for that familiar notes, and then find those notes on your guitar, and better yet, find them in your head and hum them. Know them internally, because if you have it internally, that makes the rest of it flow so much easier. That should be with any song you ever learn. Find the bass line. If you can hum it, then you can play it. You can figure everything else from that point. And most of what I'm going to be showing you today deals with the verse. I'll show you the chorus chords later, but right now the bass line to the verse is A, C sharp, G sharp, and back to A. Okay? I'm going to play through the verse pattern, how I play it. I'm going to show you the finger picking. I'm only using the thumb, index, and middle. Sometimes when I sing it and playing live, I'll cup the pick in my middle finger, in which case I use the thumb, index, and ring finger. But not to confuse the issue, right now this is these 3 fingers at pretty much regular speed. I'm going to play it slower. Okay, now really slow motion. Little mistake right there at the end, but you get the idea. When you learn a song, learn it at the speed with which you make very little or no mistakes. If you're a beginner, you'll make a lot of mistakes, and you're not going to probably have a great sense of timing. But get it in your head that you work at the speed where you can play it. Too many players want to go right to speed right away, and they'll slop right over a mistake that you may not hear once they speed it up, but it makes it not sound clear. So a good idea is to tap your foot, and get your internal tempo. every song you do, you should tap. You should know how to be able to do that, because you want to be the rhythm that's solid within yourself, especially if you're performing. If you don't want to mess with some of these details, that's fine. I'm showing you how to do the song, and I'm giving you tips as one who's played for a long, long time. Okay? So that was the finger picking pattern. Pick, obviously the same thing. It's the pick. And you notice some fine details here, getting into it. You notice I accent certain notes. That's up to you, but I like to accent particularly this open E, open high E, the first string. So like this. Also, where you pick along the pattern, along the guitar, it changes the tone. If you play it way up here, it almost sounds like a piano. Harder to do. Or fingers way up there. You hear me making mistakes here and there, and I realize that. I'm just trying to show you different things. This is not that easy to play. That's why you take your time. Okay, I'm going to move over, turn this, and show you what I do on the left hand now. In my right hand, I'm going to stick with finger picking. Okay. I'm going to give you verbal tablature, meaning your lowest string to the floor, the thinnest string is your first string, second string, third string, fourth string, fifth string, sixth string. Like I said, I've never taught before. Can you tell? And then I'm going to give you the fret number. I'm going to call this verbal tab. The first number will be the string number. The second number will be the fret. So for example, if I say 5, 0, it's the fifth string open. Okay. So here's the pattern with the left hand, and then I'll call out the tablature verbally. I try to move these two fingers that I'm not using right now so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. How's that look? Oh, perfect. Try to do it slow here. Verbal tab. Let's see if this will work. First note, 5, 0. Second note, 2, 5. Third note, 4, 2. Fourth note, 1, 0. next note 4-2, next note 2-5, next note 4-2, next note 2-5. Hope that helps in mapping it out. Maybe that's confusing the issue. I'm going to just go with that. So when you go to the next position, it will be 5-4, 2-5, 4-2, 1-4, 4-2, 2-5, 4-2, 2-5. Next one is 6-4, 1-0, 4-2, 2-4, mistake, hang on. Okay, 6-4, 1-0, 4-2, 2-4, 4-2, 1-0, 4-2, 2-4. In the end, that may be more confusing, but anyway, know that in each of these sequences there's 8 notes. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So I'll try to sing this, which is again hard to sing and play. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. This is difficult to fret. You may find yourself cramping. You see how the bend I have at the wrist. You may benefit from holding the guitar classical style between the legs. I can't illustrate it very well here, but when you straddle it that way, it's much easier to get the hand, or wear your guitar higher up so that you can, that wrist bend isn't so dramatic. See, this is not really good. Classical players got it figured out. They hold the position of the neck so it's tilted up and it's very comfortable. So your wrist should look more like this as opposed to that. This does work, but it might cause some pain. That's the other thing. If you start cramping, don't get in your idea that no pain, no gain. It doesn't work that way. If it starts to cramp, let go, loosen up, relax. This is really quite a stretch, especially this second one right here, the second part of the verse, and then the third when you're going down to that. This is quite a stretch. So if that's all you can get, because that's how it was with me, I'd start playing it and it would hurt. Don't mistake pain for progress. You'll hurt yourself in the end and you won't get anywhere. So here we go. I rest my head between her bed and the sky. Download my dread. Disarm my mind, make it dry. chords for the chorus, however you want to play them. I play an A. Sometimes I'll bar the top 2 strings up there. I'll play an A. You can play this A. You can play this A, whatever. But I play A, C sharp minor. Often I will play the C sharp minor with an open E. I really like that because you get a drone note. So you're going to go A, C sharp minor, G sharp minor, A, and once again here I have the top 2 strings, I have them open. You can bar it, I like them open. And then it goes to the B, and there's another B where I use droning strings. You can do this B where you bar it, but I like to do this. Don't wanna wake up, no. Don't wanna wake up, no. Hope you liked it, hope it helps.